So what we needed, we just put these two columns in. So now what we need to do is we're going to show kind of a beam line here. So we're just going to project this. We option clicked the cabinet line there, and we're going to extend this down. But the thing we're going to do is we're going to hit the E key and then hit it again, because it's going to give us multiple offsets. And we'll come down here, we'll click the line in, finish it, and then all we have to do is just point, escape key, done. That was easy. Okay, now what we've got here is we've got this space right here that's just going to be the media room. And what we need to do at this point, since everything else is pretty much all drawn in the way it needs to be, we need to start putting our windows and whatnot in. And so since it's the lower level, the head heights obviously aren't going to be the same, but we're going to try and match some of these from above, which is why we want to turn on our ghost story, or our trace reference layers, as it's now called. In the old ArcCAD, it used to be called Ghost Story, and so it's kind of habit just to want to call it that, but obviously it's not, so we should get in the habit of saying not. I should say it properly. So we're going to set the head height going into the settings, 6'8". That's going to make it a little bit too low to the ground, so we'll set that to be a 5 foot, and that'll be that. We'll want to drag a copy of that over to here, and see, this is where you can use the trace reference, because you can just set that in there and you're good to go. And same thing here. Oop, it needs to be center anchored to get that in properly. Now what we really need to do here is we need to give enough space, because you're going to have, for this entire space and over here, you're going to have to get enough natural light in there, which is going to create a bit of a problem. And so, thinking about it, probably what we should do here is take that and move them over right to the center, and then copy, so Command D and then the Option key, 3 feet, and it copies it, the one over there, and then Command D and the Option key again, 3 feet. Okay, so that's going to give us a bit more real estate, or a bit more square footage in terms of the windows. And we also need to put in the we need to set the windows into the third wall as well. So we're going to come in here, stretch it out, and don't worry about this thing; it'll go away when we fix the wall. See, and then stretch it all the way over to the H to stretch it over, and then come over here, empty wall tool, boom, done. Same thing. So just set it in here, and we'll just select it again, move it into place, go up to here to the empty wall tool, click it, and it's done. Okay, and we're just going to do that around some of these other areas in the house. And I'm going to put these big 3.0 windows in there, because that's really what they're looking for. But I think actually what we'll probably want to do is make these 2 6s, and then try and we're going to center it in between these 2 spaces, so we'll actually have 3 of them. But we need to get on the centering tool, and so center it from point to point, click it in, and then see, now we're going to want to hit Command D and then hit Option and Command, and you'll notice that it gives you the 2 plus signs, so you can do it twice here. So we'll hit R 2-6 and then move it in the other direction, R 2-6, and hit escape, and you've got those windows in there. Okay, select, make a copy of that window, just drop one in there, and then just drop it in the third wall. Select it, shift it, and then hit the H key to stretch it out, and then the H key again to stretch it to the other side. Go up to the empty opening tool, and there you go, that's done. You can turn off your trace reference layer and make sure it appears correctly, which it does. And then we're going to do the exact same thing over here with the same window. And then we're going to center it actually right underneath that window. And so we'll put, I'm going to select that, and remember, we'll select it, hit Command D to drag it, then the Option and Command button. You don't have to hit them together at the same time. You can hit them one then the other. Type R, then 2-6. Move it up a bit. R 2-6. Entered. Okay. Then what we can do here actually is we can take this window, since we've already made it, and drag it, and hit the Option key for drag a command, or drag a copy, and drop it right there. There you go. We didn't have to make it all over again, so kind of saves us a little bit of effort there. And then let's come all the way over to here, and there's a window here already, so we're just going to change the anchor point, and we'll just copy it from above, and remember the H key to stretch, and then H again to stretch to the other side. Got it off a little bit, so H again, come up to the empty opening tool, boom, you're done. And looks like we need to get a different opening in here, and since it's going to be a 6-foot opening of sliding doors in a barn door configuration, we'll just make that 6 feet, turn it into an empty opening like so, and then we'll actually come and we'll center it between these two cabinets, just like we did there. Now if we go upstairs, we've got this panel, which is in a similar barn door kind of style, so we can just Option click it and grab its settings and go downstairs and change it from 9 feet to 8-9 1/2. Actually, come to think of it, it really should be 6-8 because that's the opening. And then we'll just actually just draw it right in here. So from there to there. And then we'll select it again, and we'll move it out 4 inches. So you have a little bit of space, so about 2 inches of space between them. Then what we're actually going to do is we're going to find the center point by hovering above it, and you'll see that this little hash mark shows up. Then you hit the Control Option S, click that, and click right in the center. Oh, sometimes this doesn't want to do it for us. Okay, so if it doesn't automatically give it to you, what you can do is highlight it, then hold down, type when you get right in the center of it where you're on it, you see that check mark, hold down and click and type Option X. Option X will lock in the axis, and you can kind of see there's a really close right there, there's a little dot that moves up, and it's moving on that axis. Then what you can do is you can hit Control Option S, and then just start it, and there you go. It just split the line for you. The other way to do it would be to find the center point, like so, and type the number 4 key, drag a line up like that, and then just select the whole wall again, and hit Control Option S to split it, and that works just the same. Either way works. Okay, so now you select each one. You're going to select this one, and you're going to move it back 1 foot -6 inch. Same thing, 1-6. Reason why is we want to kind of give that appearance that it's a sliding door that way, and that works. Okay, now we look back here, and it looks like we have all of this floor plan drawn. Later on, we'll come in and we'll actually fill in the cabinets with the fills, and we'll put the room titles and names, things like that. Put some furniture in there so that the clients can see, get a visual reference of what it is that's in the space. We'll put the square footage summary down there and thing, but that will all be in a later episode. So thanks for watching.